What's up YouTube, it's Louis here. I hope you're all well. Today we'll be looking at Firo, on the 4-hour time frame and dive into that. So let's start off with what's already happened. So we had this double bottom here, which we saw across all cryptos in these last 2 days or so. When we measure from the low, the lowest body candle close to the neckline, and once you broke out, you can see our technical target was met. You got above the EMAs, which is beautiful to see. The first step into obviously heading bullish, but of course while you're still under this 55 EMA, there's chances are you're going to get rejected, because this is seen as our double brick wall. Basically, this is what I personally call the 55 EMA. Now even if you get above the double brick wall, there's the 200 EMA, and this basically is saying that as long as you're below this, any upward movement should be a sell signal basically. So that's why we also use these EMAs, because you might not get up there, and this is just saying as long as you're below this line, you should be looking for sell trades. So basically what I'm thinking in my head now, as long as we're below this, every time we come to the 55 or to the 20, we should be looking for a drop in momentum, a bullish momentum. We should see a drop in bullish momentum, and that's what we're seeing right here, right now. You came up all the way above the 55 EMA, but then you failed to get above it basically, and that's signaling that that was a fake. You failed to close above, so that signaled that it was a fake out, and because it was a fake out, you're respecting the double brick wall, and so you should actually continue lower and lose these 12 and the 20 EMA for continuation to the downside and putting in lower lows and lower highs. That's like what we've been doing now for a good while now. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I did sell my Firo bags at $4 once we confirmed the loss of this daily key support. You're now putting in daily low, or you did put daily lower lows, but I think this was a weekly support. So technically speaking, we've now put in a weekly lower low. We're in a weekly downtrend, so to say, and you could basically say that you're in a weekly bear market until this level of $5 is reclaimed. We'll get into that in a lot more detail, but let's go back to the 4-hour, not the 4-minute time frame, but the 4-hour, and discuss about that $5 level a bit later on in the video. So of course you come up now, we've just explained what should happen. You've actually got something going on here called a rising wedge. We might have already just broken out of it with this current candle, but the candle needs to close first of all for us to confirm that. But yeah, you can see it doesn't take a genius to see that this is a rising wedge, and your technical target is the bottom, roughly at $3.15. Now of course, what else is also signaling to me that we are going to see some bearish continuation. Now let's take a look at the daily time frame. So we'll go to the daily and look at that $5 level. So yeah, that was a key support that you didn't want to lose. We did, unfortunately. I think we measured from this swing low down here to this actually this is all, I'm on the wrong bloody chart. Oh, sorry guys. There we go. It's this chart, because the Binance chart's not showing the historical data correct. So I already filmed this video, by the way, but for some reason my laptop completely deleted it, so YouTube stopped uploading it, and it's not in my bin either. So I guess I emptied the bin while I accidentally deleted it, so it's completely gone. I have to redo this video, but that's completely fine. What we're seeing now is, yeah, we lost this key level of support. Since you've done that, let's get you some technical targets to the upside. So from the swing low to the swing high over here, I'm going to ignore these wicks. These weren't on the Binance chart, and you see whenever you lost this $5 level, this is when you confirmed that reversal wave with a minimal target at the 1618, which has now been met at $3.18. This is also the rising wedge technical target once we fall out of it. And so you should basically form some sort of double bottom. But of course, if we roll over now and you lose this 1618, and this relief rally is lower than the 1.272 or is lower than the 1, then we should roll over. There's such key resistances now. There were key support points. That's why we had continuation and put higher highs. But now you come down, you put a lower high. That lower high was on the 0618, confirming this reversal wave to the 1618, which has now been met. As if you could get above the 1, that would be amazing for bullish continuation. It would turn the bull market back on. Bitcoin would be at 42k. But guys, it's like saying this, suggesting that we're going to get above this right now is literally like saying, if my auntie had balls, she'd be my uncle. Like that's the fact, because we're below two key resistances now. There were two key support points. Look, this way you bottomed out in July, had an amazing pump. that lasted all the way until October, and then obviously you had an amazing pump from here as well from September, but now you're losing them as support. These are such key resistance points, and when you lost it, you can see you got multiple wick rejections confirming this as resistance, sending us to the 1618, and now you got below the 1.272, which was also another 1 fib level. If we get this larger fib level right now, swing low to swing high, you can see, yeah, if we do stay below this 1.272, we should roll over to these next targets down here. This is also the larger 1 point, and then obviously your 1618 is sitting at $2.24. So for me right now, we are in a target to $2.24, and we should stop heading down there. And that's why I've made this calculated decision to leave Firo, but potentially to look for re-entries. I will of course let you guys know if I do re-enter, but at the moment that money is just on the sidelines waiting to get some more clarity. Of course, I would like to see us reclaim this. Even a reclaim of this I wouldn't be too confident about. I want to see $5 reclaimed, and only then I'll probably look for a re-entry. So I don't mind about, let's say I sold at $4 on the loss of it, let's say, and then I buy back in at 5. I don't care if I get less coins. I want to protect my capital at all costs and wait for complete confirmations. And at the moment, since we're in a weekly bear market for Firo and potentially weekly bear market for Bitcoin, yes, Bitcoin's in a monthly bull market, we have to take that into consideration, but at the moment we're in a weekly bear market. This could be meaning that we go down for months and months and months and months on end. Now guys, let's move over to what I offer. That's pretty much it for today. So if you want to skip the video now, that's fine. I'm just going to bring you to the crypto packages. So I have one-on-one mentorship. I've had one student start in the last 2 days, so yesterday, with the one-on-one mentorship. You get the 6-hour crypto course for free for life. That's included, as well as the signals chat. Now I wouldn't call it a signals chat. Reason being is because I'm not saying do this, do that. I'm not a financial advisor. Everything in this chat is for educational purposes only. What I'm putting in this chat is my personal moves, my personal thoughts at that moment. So if you're all interested in supporting the channel beyond liking, subscribing and commenting, there's these offers over here. You do get the access to the signals chat until the end of the bull market in the mentorship, as well as the course. So if you're interested in that, please message me or at me on my crypto Twitter, Louis_crypto, and I'll catch you guys there. Thank you for your patience, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.